Despite recent setbacks, there is good news for you. On shorter time scales, XRP has maintained a rising trend on its annual chart, gaining 48% this year. Is the US SEC correct in claiming that Ripple prolongs judicial proceedings? Finally, in order to continue selling XRP, I will go over the information that Wall Street financial expert Linda Jones recently shared with the cryptocurrency community about how non-accredited investors can purchase shares of Ripple prior to the company's upcoming initial public offering. As a result of the market-wide disturbance on July 13th, XRP has lost the gains earned on that day. Despite this setback, XRP is still rising on the annual chart, with a 48% increase this year. Leader in the community for LX Cobb first brought this reality to light in the context of falling bullish sentiment. Cobb published a graph depicting the annual price variations for XRP from 2013 until 2023. Zooming in on XRP's annual performance over the last decade demonstrates the asset's incredible rise. Since January 2013, the graph shows that XRP has been rising. Notably, XRP increased by 366% by the end of 2013. However, the asset had a correction over the next 3 years, dropping more than 86% of its value from 2014 to 2016. However, XRP retained some of the breakthrough gains from 2013. XRP had an amazing 33,000 growth rate in 2017, after starting the year at $0.67. Using the 2017 surge as support, XRP concluded at 1.99 cents and rose to 3.32 cents in January 2018. Attempts to set new all-time highs during the 2021 bull market were faced with opposition following these great results due to SEC lawsuits and legal pressure. Despite the challenge, XRP has maintained its upward trend. This drive has been bolstered by the recent rise in surprisingly, the asset has enjoyed a prosperous new year since January 1st. 2023 XRP has grown by 48%, making it one among the biggest gainers so far. In compared to Ethereum, which climbed by 36% this year, XRP performed better than other well-known cryptocurrency assets such as Cardano, BNB, and Dogecoin. Unlike ADA, which has only grown by 3.5% this year, BNB and Doge have decreased by 12 and 9, respectively. This viewpoint is essential since it depicts XRP's zoomed-out bullish momentum. The latest drop from the 93-cent high has hurt investor confidence. Cobb's announcement aims to boost trust in XRP's long-term potential. Based on the yearly chart, another member of the XRP community believes the asset is about to rally. Cobb said that he had shared. According to this viewpoint, the price of XRP is currently 47 cents, down 1.27% from the previous week. As previously stated, the SEC has issued its memorandum reply brief in support of his motion to certify an interlocutory appeal in the Ripple matter. The SEC contends in the complaint that, despite having an institutional interest in resolving the issue quickly, Ripple has a different goal. It is important to note that the most recent document, a reply memo, is a certification request for an appeal review and the SEC's legal battle with Ripple. The concerns raised by the court's order on summary judgment provide precisely the type of nasty legal questions that cause Congress to provide for SEC interlocutory review. As a result, it respectfully requests certification for appellate review at this time. Furthermore, the Securities and Exchange Commission charged Ripple with aiming to prolong the legal issue in order to continue delivering XRP to open markets. On July 13, the court ruled that Ripple's practice of selling XRP and other payouts did not constitute as a security. The SEC expressed its unhappiness with the order, noting that it presents legal concerns. However, the SEC said that Ripple had no institutional interest in satisfactorily resolving the legal dispute. It was also mentioned that Ripple and its management desired to continue selling XRP to the general public by extending the sale period. In court, the SEC stated that the verdict will help protect the parties and the court's resources, in support of his request to prevent further litigation in the matter. As a result, the SEC begs that the court grant its motion for an interlocutory appeal and order the action to be placed on hold until the appeal is properly adjudicated so that it can continue trading XRP into public markets, which they implicitly admit. Identify the defendants who have previously agreed to do so and seek to avoid a trial in this case. Ironically, the SEC accuses Ripple of wanting to prolong the disagreement, despite the fact that, as previously stated, Ripple has been the one applying delay methods throughout the trial. Ripple drew's focus on the SEC's use of legal staleness techniques, as well as the legal fight over Williams' versions. His divisive speech is well known that there are still outstanding issues in the SEC Ripple lawsuit, including the Commission's allegations against Ripple executives Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. However, in its motion to certify an interlocutory appeal, the SEC requested that the court halt further litigation in the complaint until the appeal was concluded. It should be noted that the court has already set a trial date for the second quarter of 2024. As a result, the trial will be postponed. If the court granted its second request for a stay of further proceedings until the interlocutory appeal is entirely determined, the lawsuit's resolution would be further delayed. Top cryptocurrency players, including Stuart Aldarity, have responded to the SDC's most recent filing. Ripple's chief legal officer Aldarity responded by calling the secretary's filing a hypocritical turnabout in a tweet on Saturday. The Commission is now claiming that an appeal is urgently needed to solve the situation. In the Ripple instance, they are not illegal issues. Despite SEC Chair Gary Gensler's claim that crypto regulations are clear and must be followed. Meanwhile, XRP and Ripple's fans have moved to the X platform to respond to the SEC's charge against Ripple. In a tweet, Neil Hartner, the developer of Ripple's on-demand liquidity, expressed amazement at the SEC's allegation. Yesterday, an XRP supporter added, "The SEC's explanation was standard. The key concern is how non-accredited investors can buy Ripple stock. Before its first public offering, IPO, please remember to press the notification button. Also, subscribe to our channel to be the first to learn about new XRP developments." Jones recently reported about Lincoln's special package for those who were unable to fulfill the accredited investor criteria to purchase Ripple stock. The transaction is known as Reg D, and its sole purpose is to allow non-accredited investors to purchase Ripple shares before the IPO. Jones underlined the limited supply and advised the community to act immediately. According to the update, the LAM GTO offering will begin this week, namely on Monday or Wednesday. The minimum investment required of prospective buyers of Ripple shares is $5,000 for opening an account. The initial step to the next phase on the LAI and GTO platforms, according to Jones, is for prospective buyers to deposit their funds to the Uphold platform and $2,000 in storage at $499 per month. Jones stated that LIN-G2O will check such a user following the financial transaction. As the final step, Jones suggested interested parties transfer the $2,499 from upholding the LAN GTO via the link to application. Right now, given the transfer cap, it is important to note that the purpose of sending the funds to Uphold first and then to LIN-GTO is to expedite the fund confirmation process for interested parties who are dissatisfied with the several stages that can transfer linked money straight from their bank accounts. Jones did remind out that the beneficiary's account could be credited for up to 3 days. The fourth stage, however, needs interested parties to check their email. Visit the app link on Monday for a message. The email message must be submitted by Wednesday, September 13th. Ripple stock will be available for purchase. All of the wire was available for purchase at the time. Transfers to LinkedIn are an option, as Jones emphasized that the shares may sell out before the fund confirmation from the Wall Street expert. In the meantime, she advised people to thoroughly examine their level of risk tolerance before participating. So, gentlemen, the video has come to an end. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And subscribe because sharing this video substantially helps the YouTube algorithm. With as many individuals as you possibly can. Enlighten others in the same way that you were enlightened. Let's get the word out about these men. Don't miss out on any of our content. If you are a real Bitcoin enthusiast, we will discuss the most recent news that affects our entire community when we meet tomorrow.